What's up, YT World? This your girl, La Kiki, Miss D. See that is? And I'm coming at you with the Traitors US, the Traitors US season 2, that is. Episode 10. Episode, is it going to be Peter or is it going to be Faye Faye? Which one is it? Faye Fo or Faye Faye? Which one is it going to be? Sorry y'all that normally knows I do this reaction videos and stuff like that. Until I get to figure out how to make the actual, other reaction videos working off like right now, literally. Unless y'all can hit up a freaking to my Zelle or something like that, help a sister out. Like, I'm trying to get my focus straight on this my channel and all that stuff now. So now all my other hobbies that I used to do, I'm trying to shut that down and focus on my channel. So I'm going to start trying to like get, more things, the actual Apple laptop now, more programs, a new desk, so that I can be in my chairs and stuff, because I'm normally doing this from scratch, like straight off my cell phone, straight whatever, like, like I do have the light and stuff right now, ring camera or whatever, and the ring light, that's what I'm trying to say. And, I'm just trying to do this on the go and make it as realistic as possible, because that's how I've been doing it. Like, I started this channel, like I said, straight from, I just want to get I want to vent and get my out, and I'm tired of writing in the diary that could be found. Like, let me just say what I got to say, because anybody could write something and somebody can read it totally wrong. Like they read the Bible wrong and thinking that you're supposed to run the world like this, all for the man. They keep saying man, but okay, that's another rant. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I'd rather just talk to you guys, get my frustrations out when I wanted to do a rant initially when I made my YouTube channel. And now it became like a rant about Bad Girls Club. And then Bad Girls Club, I was like pissed off at people. I'm like, let me get this out. And then when you realize it reaches them, it reaches some of the people that played in there, and they start seeing it, I'm like, oh, this opened my eyes into another world. And now I want that A to hear everything I got to say. And so I started Housewives of Atlanta, the Hollywood Divas, Black Ink, different franchises, Compton, New York, and all that, and other shows and other little things, and then reactions. But I'm still working on the reaction videos to get it. I need more technology in order to do reaction videos, instead of you just listening to me hear it and react. Rather, you at least see a little bit of it. Okay, now that I got that all out the way in the whole 3 minutes, I'm going to react to this video, but it's not going to be in a reaction where you're not going to hear anything that's going on with the actual sound of the show, because they actually copyrighted me, even with all my information I put in there about the fair use and all that, and they still muted my whole last video. So I just don't got time for that. It's just a waste of my life for me to do all that reaction, and then they just don't let nobody in the world hear it. So you know what? I'm just going to react kind of like a post-mortem reaction, but still at the same time that I'm reacting to it live. So that was the intro to all that. So let's get into this. This is episode 10, and it's called The Weight of... What is it? The Weight of Deceit? Okay. So that already tells me that Peter is gone. Bye-bye, ho. Bye-bye. That way. So yes, just make sure you like and subscribe to my channel when you're getting this and looking at this after, because everybody already commented on it, and I try my hardest to stay off of Twitter. It would always be Twitter to me. What the hell is X? But anyway, I try my hardest to stay off that and try to stay off of YouTube giving away anything. So, and I was like, I gotta come home today and do this. Well, I see something I don't want to see. And I already heard slightly something that I'm like, woo! But I digress. Come on. Here's my reaction. I knew it was Peter. I knew it was going to be Peter. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm not back. Trishelle face is cracked. Your face crack, ho. Crack, ho. Crack. Oh, your face crack. Peter, pal. Bye-bye. That away. I don't give a. He put that guilt on them, talk about some. I tried to save you guys. So long. So long. And what's her name? Sheree. I'm calling you what everybody else calling you, and I know you got that on name. Sheree, what's all this look? What happened to the I knew it was. What happened to that? What happened to that? She just like this fake. This the universal fake for like I don't give a fuck, but let me show some emotion. Like, he was. This is frustrating. Girl, you don't care. You like you was acting traitor. Like you was falling in love with the traitors. You said it in your speech. So why you acting like at the end of the time, girl? You fake as hell. I'm just saying. How is CT gonna talk his way out of that, or is he gonna stick by his little bony woman side, or he gonna go back to Thickums? Which one is it gonna be? Should never left, brother. Now you probably not make it to the end. You might be murdered tonight, but we gonna see what happens. Now Miss freaking Olive Oil Bony Trishelle is going in, following them in, or they following her in the kitchen actually, so she could discuss with the other woman about how Phaedra back in. Like, so y'all are going to isolate Phaedra. Like, this is the game at the end of the day. If you feel like she a traitor. But at least the thing about Peter is he'd still be around you and talk and egg you on, even though he like, I know you're a traitor, but you know, I'm not gonna like isolate myself from you. Like, yes, when we have discussions in my little Peter's Power group, but like, I'm not gonna isolate you. But what Trishelle doing right now is like, basically making everybody isolate themselves from Phaedra. So it's like at the end of the day, it's going a little bit beyond a game. And from the back end on the streets, I was told that the reason why Phaedra wasn't never trying to kill you off in the first get-go was because you were begging before the game even started about how you ain't never win that like that, and or you really needed and you desperate and did it, like all that to try to build a bond before on the ride here before y'all even got to the joint. So for you to turn your back immediately, even though it is a game, so whatever we made in the car, like, but you can hold it up to some standard. If you think it's her, that's the person that's still saving your life. If you think she a traitor and you know what you talked about personally with her. So to me, you're trash. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Why are John and CT going so hard on MJ? Don't go hard on her. Like, CT, you turn your back on them to begin with. So somebody had to clean up your damn mess that you put out there. And John, you was on the other side. CT, I know you was rocking with John and you listened to everything he said, but you was with the Bravo woman to begin with at first. And one game player, or two, Trishelle, but you still wasn't even listening to her. You was literally listening to Sandra. Now all of a sudden, the guilt trip that she put on you made you want to cross over to the other side now. Now you ridiculing MJ because she want to have her own opinion. Whatever makes you feel better. Whatever makes you feel better about freaking Peppermint and Max. Whatever makes you feel better. Like, you ain't sent a freaking faithful home millions and millions of times with your little nothingness. I want to tag along vote. Boy, if you don't shut up, don't talk to MJ like that and make her feel left out again. You're becoming the new Peter pal, literally. And John is now tagging on to CT like he's the new freaking adopted Peter son. Like, they all can go for real. The relationship, all that love stuff, they can go. So you think they playing the smart game, which they should be, CT. Duh. And talking about, she's been good to me, but I do think she a traitor. Well, why didn't you hold on a little bit longer so you could have easily guaranteed yourself at the end? That sounds dumb. You went with a group that was minority. Bye-bye. To the left. Over there. Bye-bye. Now, Sheree, you still clueless in the game. Now, you still clueless about how she defended herself. Now, she didn't defend herself right. I think the last piece of information that she said, kaboom, here you go. Defended herself quite well. You can't keep like talking to a wall when it comes to somebody's keep deliberately telling you something you did and you know you didn't do it. After a while, you were like, okay, girl. Okay, girl. You got it. You got it. Go ahead and say what you want to say. It's wrong, but I mean, are we gonna go back and forth? No, you did. No, you did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why I think. That's why. Like, who gonna keep doing that? So basically, she defended herself as the best way she could with the most information she had, and she dropped that little. I can't do. That's probably sucked. But anyway, she defended herself the best that she could against Peter. But that week, y'all think Trishelle, that name even. Sorry, I'm about to go on another rant. I can't even say that whole name. But anyway, you think what she said, that washed down Dollar Tree version of what Dan said was something? Ain't no goddamn notes. Where is the notes, ho? Where is the notes? But anyway, she ain't say anything but rinse and repeat. So I don't like how she said something so great. It's all for evidence in there. Where? Speculation. Oh, it looked like Phaedra was about to have a breakdown because she's normally like real strong and really don't show emotion. So she tried to keep it together all with them. But she was like, okay, I'm gonna bring it down. Because I felt like a tear was about to come out. And she don't want to ruin that makeup on the confessionals. But it looked like it's kind of look blotchy a little bit over here if you look at it. So it looked like she's been kind of like getting a tear and it was about to reflow again. And she just like, dang, it's getting to her now. John, I don't know if I get murdered tomorrow, I will be. John, just like you say, oh my God, I could have taken a nap. Okay, Kate, so I'm going to stay loyal to my fellow traitor and Bravo girl. But she could have did better with her murders before I got here. She could have did better with stepping up to do her own murders and not letting them have the murders on themselves. But then again, would she be gone instead of them? I kind of think it worked out kind of right, I'm just saying, so it is what it is on that aspect. But they having another roast session. I like Bravo as the last traitors right now because they just be having a roast session when they go back in the turret. Kate is going to leave it up to Phaedra because, oh my God, Kate is like reverse roles. It's like Phaedra is Parvati now, and Kate is like Phaedra. And she was like, listen, this is up to you. And it's your decision because they're all coming for you tomorrow. It's like when Phaedra said, girl, you can do what you gotta do. I'm in the hospital or whatever. I'm in the hospital, but you in the ICU. You about to die. You need a lifeline. All right? It's kind of like what she said to her. Pretty much like, this will be your last supper. That's what Kate kind of said to her. I mean, the Bravo girls be, they make the best traitors. F what y'all said.
We lost a faithful.
Okay, MJ with the daggone hot pants and the hot boots. Her and Sandra come in the room first, okay? CT comes in next. Let's see. Phaedra come in, go slide on through, Phaedra. Just like a simp. Hey, sweetie, come sit down. You need anything? You want some eggs? You want some coffee? Okay, I'll pour your coffee. Here you go. Here you go, baby. Yeah, give me a cake. Kissing A. Kissing straight A. Girl, he's still out to you. You in danger, girl. Now Phaedra, CT is hitting Phaedra with the, do you think anybody is a traitor? And she was like, well, it got to be someone. Not giving him nothing. But I think that's more so the, dude, don't ask me about nothing. Because last night, it's still not really over in the back of my mind. Even though I gave you a hug or whatever, and you poured my coffee or whatever. But don't ever think it's about to be back the friendship that we had before. So you can just go all, sneak off with your little bony olive oil, you giant. later and talk about me and do the same thing you just did last night to do it right now. So it's like, what's the point of us discussing game? There must be somebody. Yeah, I'm going to discuss it with my little crew that no longer involves you. So I think that's what she's saying on one point. But he going to look at it as, you're acting strange. It's like, man, I'm not giving no secrets, not saying anybody. Why would I trust you now? I don't trust you anymore. We're done. Period. If you're faithful, I can still banish you because you're not working with me. So if you're trying to get me out, I don't care to converse with you about any of my plans. So yes, it must be someone. I don't know yet. I will pull it in that aspect. But he gonna put whatever, like, he was gonna do that regardless. So she could have just said it was anybody at the table. Like, it's kind of suspicious that you would think it's da-da-da-da. So you just want her to say anybody or say nothing. You still was going to come up with this logic of, seem a little suspicious to me. She been doing it the whole time. So Sheree came to breakfast and CT one brought a jab up there to let him know that, I know it's you, Phaedra. I know it ain't going to be none of them housewives that don't come in this breakfast. And here comes Sheree. CT face annoyed. How you gonna be annoyed that a faithful game? Now you want to look at a point, MJ, about why would I murder people for my own team? Now I can use that as the same point of, now why wouldn't I murder somebody from my own team so that I can look more like I'm a faithful by murdering somebody from my own team? Hence what Dan was trying to do on his way out the door. Let me give y'all a freaking traitor so I can look like I'm a faithful. But y'all already called his bluff on that and still voted him out and still proceeded to know. And you're kind of like, that Phaedra is like, thank you for handing that to us, Dad. But of course we already knew your play was to hand us a traitor. But we still know you a traitor, so we still getting you out. So wouldn't you put that double standard talk the same way, even if Peter is not a traitor? Okay. Yeah. So they thought it was a guy knock. And the whole time it was freaking a Bodie olive oil Trishelle coming through here. And it was Kate in the back looking sexy, mama. Looking sexy. New time, mama. And a little pink, what's that song? What's that freaking movie that just came out? Little Mean Girls looking outfit that she had on. All right, Kate 80s rock Kate. But anyway, it was like a cute look. It did remind me kind of like an 80s dress, but a modern twist to it or whatever. And Trishelle looking like Trishelle, like she's about to freaking paint a Napoleon freaking painting or something, whatever, grand painting or something. But anyway, she thinks she cute with them dumb hats. That's what it said. The first time. I was like, yup, literally. But anyway, they find out that John did not make it there. CT looked like he was about to break down crying. He all like, the emotion that you have for John, but the emotion that you didn't have for Trishelle. But anyway, I don't give a... But anyway, MJ, now she all going through emotions like, it gotta be Phaedra. All right, ho, let's see. Phaedra don't care at all. She just poured her drink, like, making sure she concentrate that her coffee go exactly in the middle part of her cup. As perfectly as possible, like, what are you talking about him, John? R.I.P. John. R.I.P. John. Sheree. Still eating the crowd with an egg. I'm sorry, that part funny as hell, and I'll be the same way. Bye, Peter's pal. I will get back. My God, Trishelle trying to find a tear. She all like, girl, that's your freaking your LASIK surgery failing, and you having to put your goddamn going what do you call them things? I can't even. I'm not blind. I've never been blind, so I don't know what the contacts. That's what I'm trying to say. You try to put your contacts in because your surgery went bad, and you trying to find a leftover Tear duct right here. Girl, it's not a cry for John. You didn't care. John was taking up your man CT's energy, and you're glad he gone so you can have his ear more. Gone, girl, gone. Literally. Like CT is Lord thing. John will be missed. Even in his death, he will be there and remain in our hearts. Toast he always got John and do. That was cute, CT. I still don't get back. Bye-bye, bro. CT is so tickled that he the only guy in the house now. He's like, I do feel like I'm on a dating show. And Phaedra went, you know, like whoever win today gets a one-on-one date with me. She's like, girl, all that swell. I'm not the only one. Did you not get the brushing teeth before you went to the table? I know you missed like bougie or whatever, but like, oh, that swell. It was white and it was cakey too. It was like cake splatter of swell on your girl. What's going on with that? Wonder why you keep your mouth there. All you see is cheeks on the bottom of the stairs and cheeks on the top of the stairs. All you see in the back shot of freaking Sandra and Phaedra walking down the stairs is Sheree standing talking to Kate, you know, cheeks turned to the side. You can see all freaking ATL up in the house. Then you see freaking Hot Pants come over. Arabian Nights. MJ come over there. I need to talk to Kate and I need to talk to Sheree. Now you trying to get over on that side? Girl, play the game. Play the game. You're playing right, but it's annoying. I really want the person who had the best holding the season with the chokehold to be the winner, not these dull background singers. I'm sorry. Always a flop. Everything. I don't want CT to win. And I definitely don't, sure as hell don't want Trishelle to win, whether she's been playing or not. What she did really is kind of dirty for somebody that kept you in the game longer and still went with you and not still, you know, specifically wasn't trying to murder you because the begging you did before the game even started. Y'all learn some background details on that if y'all ain't know. And this is the reason why I can't root for that hoe. So if it ain't Phaedra, the season is a wash. Yeah. And I don't care about Sandra neither because, you know, no, nothing against her, but she has not played neither. So I'm just saying, like, I want to go to the awards, the most entertaining people that made the show, that had to work hard, that had to think every day, had to be on their toes every day. Not just, oh, we made it to the end and we good, we got all the traitors and yes, we won. It's like, yes, that's the object of the game, but boring. Boo. I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of the television of it all as well, and who entertained me the most while playing the game. And that's Phaedra. It's no one else at this point. Because I don't want to vote for Tears. Because Tears, all she been doing was tearing and victiming. You know, no. Oh my God. So now, MJ said, Sheree, because I'm really talking to you, because I know Kate got her own mind for real. But we know that's your girl. You know you gotta vote with me and Kate to get rid of Phaedra, right? Like, you know that's what's gotta happen. And tomorrow is big. Because if we don't do that tonight and banish Phaedra tonight, you know that she gonna win a game and we're gonna be out of money. And then Sheree looked back and was like, she gave no answer. She just looked back at Phaedra like, like, not my friend for 30 years, so my friend of me and friend of me and friend of me for 30 years. Not her down there playing chess with the two-time, you forget, but I don't know this, so I wouldn't say this, but the two-time, if I knew this and I was a game player and not a Bravo housewife, I would have mentioned not her talking to the two-time champ down there, that one survivor and queen stays queen. Not her you want me to vote for, but the survivor, two-time champ, queen stay queen, and they're playing just down there. We're up here and they're there. Not her you want me to vote for, instead to banish. Not her, 30 years of knowing this hoe. Not her. I know. That's how she looked when she turned her head, as she had to think about getting rid of her friend from the ATL and both of us is Cake Town in this castle. No, not my favorite, not my favorite. What about San? And then Kate just out of the blue was like, I was thinking Sandra. And then MJ was like, oh my God, I didn't think about Kate she's so intelligent. I mean, I know I'm smart, but I know she's smart. You know, yes, she's smarter than me. Girl, you dumb as hell. Talking about some Kate smarter than you. Shit. The same one was like, what? Why don't we just go? Girl, I ain't never claiming no her smarter than me. Period. I'm like, she knows stuff, and I know stuff, and we both get together, and we know shit, and we do that. Like, you know, like, never. Girl, you are delusional and you are gullible. That's what you are. So maybe she is a lot smarter because you're not so gullible. She's leading you to a different avenue. But, oh, sorry for you, Sandra fans, because it feel like the tide is turning to San. But we gonna see, because these edits always be trapping you like stuff gonna happen, and then it really be like back on track to whatever was supposed to happen, because you know Trishelle gonna make it back on track to Phaedra, but they probably gonna be thinking back of their mind like, no, and might get CT back on the side like, I don't know. I kind of thought, I mean, Sandra was the one to put it out there first about Trishelle, moving into Trishelle, so maybe he might think about that, even though he feel like it's Phaedra too, but he like, if y'all going for Sandra, as long as it ain't me getting banished tonight. So Trishelle, you think you gonna get them on your side by fake talking about something? I think I want to call them out. And then here go CT with his dad going, the challenge ad. Because you know how Johnny Bananas and them always agitate people and start a fight. And they be like, we riled them up. Let them go. To see the girls be arguing over the dumb hoe men. Yeah, girl. And then the girl, Trishelle, is always the one that want to argue with a broad over dude. So she that one. So she talking about something. I'm going to call him out, girl, because you ain't got no click here. So that's why you got to be clicking with all the men that you had in your group. And wasn't not one there female in that joint. It was just you with all the dudes. Because nobody get along with you. You're not a girl's girl. First of all, she got a point. Second of all, I don't give a. And third of all, don't come outside while we bantering and doing what we doing in our little clique. Now that your clique going, now you trying to join in. You need a friend, ho. go to CT then, because he chose your side. So y'all stick together. And don't come over here with them threats. Talk about some. You ready to speak logic, game and logic and sense? You ready to speak on why you so? You ready to speak on why, the real problems and you ready to speak on why you a little see? Let me stop. Phaedra is not trying to get in that water first. She trying to dig to pile everything up on the side. They did a lot a different strategy versus the UK one that I'm currently watching right now. And I'm actually on this episode, but they did theirs earlier in the season and they're doing theirs later. So they're repeating the same missions that UK Traitors have done, and they just put theirs at the end of the season, far as this gold digging and this bridge jumping. But I must say, I like them swim shoes. Can y'all put the link in y'all post-mortem where to get them swim shoes from? Because those J's look nice. I would love that. But anyway, MJ talk about some, I need to get a shoe because my husband won't be mad at me if I come home and I don't have the money. How about he won me? You see that look that Alan gave Phaedra? He said, go ahead, Phaedra. Go on, Phaedra. She said, I need quiet. I don't need the noise. There's somebody don't know how to. Hold on, be quiet. We going over Bay Bridge in DC. When we go on, when we go into through Annapolis, and then we get to exit 22 on 495. If y'all know, y'all know. And DMV area. and we going to like Dover Downs or something. We going across that Bay Bridge, or you know the outlets, the Rehoboth outlets and stuff. As soon as we go on Bay Bridge, windows up and music down, and I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. We going over the bridge. We going over the bridge. What do we be trying to hear? Like, what are we hearing? Like we gonna feel, our nerves gonna feel calmer. Oh, we gonna get through this with silence, complete silence, windows rolled up, no music. Like, why don't we do that? Shh, be quiet, keep it low, keep it low. Even when it rain and thunder, like, shh, God trying to say something. Like, I get that part, but like when we go over bridges, if it was breezy, sunny, beautiful outside, we like windows up and be quiet. Turn the radio down. Y'all kids, shut up. Going over a bridge. Wait till we get off the bridge and I put the windows back down and put the music up. Like, I don't know what it is, but she did that, and Alan was like, the hell wrong with the side of the bed you woke up on? I need quiet to do this. Alan is laughing at them, y'all. MJ found the shield, and here you go, freaking skinny olive oil, crying, Trishelle, crying. I was inches away from my hand, and MJ got it. Now she got to cross the bridge, and she fell in the water. Alan Cummings is just laughing, cracking up, laughing. Bravo, MJ. Literally, bravo. Literally, it's funny. Alan threw a drab, went freaking Sandra psyching herself out trying to cross the bridge. And she fell. He just cried out laughing at all of them. It has been no go to cross. They cannot get past past the second bridge. I swear, nobody's getting no money. It's going to be 30,000 versus 0, tilted still to the ground. Is CT and Trishelle going to have to carry this mission as well? Maybe Sheree. Let's see what Sheree do. But he said too about Sandra, survivor no more. Yeah, MJ is killing herself to try to go over to the third bridge. She's killing herself. She ain't gonna even be able to protect herself with the shield if she can't get past the third one, the second one or whatever. And CT, what was that? She jumped straight into the hard part of the chest part of the end part of the goddamn bridge. This mission is not successful. They're saying, did Phaedra all dramatic when MJ went? She went straight first to the water and just went, like she went straight like she was doing one of them belly flops into the water and not even trying to jump across the bridge. Phaedra went, like, what? This is so dramatic, yeah. It must be really exhausting because CT, I know he got that father weight on it, daddy weight on him. He looked exhausted like crap. But Trishelle and him are carrying this mission like we thought. Go ahead, challenge people. Y'all say y'all challenge. Go ahead. That's why y'all here. Make that money for us so we can banish y'all later. And murder. Don't forget murder. Extra exclamation point on the murder. CT, you could go too. And I forgot to mention honorable mention for Kate. Girl, you did good. You tried. It's a bigger surfboard. It's just a bigger surfboard. But you didn't make it at the end. But hey, you tried long. You got the ball rolling. So hey. Yeah, so the castle daddy helped CT and olive oil. Trishelle helped him bank $28,000, I think 500 or something like that dollars in on the scale. And MJ, after several attempts, because Island couldn't let her live that down, you have managed to get the last shield. And she actually went on to say, I have, after cheating death so many times, I basically knew I was getting this shield because my life was destined to protect myself from another death in this game, because I've been protected from death all throughout the murder attempts in my actual real life. So yeah, check on the tea on that. Yes, that's for her to explain, not me, but I just know. Why is Phaedra always lost around the castle? Do you do 2-hour makeup or something and everybody has already halfway been done with their dinner and you finally coming down? You did splash your whole face in that water though. But that little makeup you use, that's some good makeup because it stayed on. That thing was cake. But yeah, girl, find your way around the table so they can talk, girl. Sandra, girl, Trishelle set you up like a mug. Long she ain't getting banished. Right, but she gonna be murdered. extra exclamation, boop, on murder. But she put the bug in her ear that, what about Kate and MJ? Like, y'all don't think they are anything? I mean, Kate out there talking like a mug out there. And then that's when Sandra looked over like, she is doing a lot of talking. She's like, I'm about to go out there and be like, hey, what y'all talking about? What y'all up to? But whole time, Sandra, you're setting yourself up to be the perfect excuse to get rid of you. They talking about, and Kate set it up so she wouldn't look like a traitor. If y'all think that is Phaedra, like, won't we leave her for the end and roll the dice on the one we're still questioning? Because we know that she is that, right? So leave her for the end. Duh. Let's see if this work out. If it do, Faye, your girl Kate been sort of working good with you, because she could have just been keeping it all for herself. But it's better to me to just go to the end with two, because it just don't make no sense to be the oddball out and people just be like, let's get rid of Kate because we don't know about her, and then be all for nothing. So it's better to be with two traitors. Oh my God, Sheree has woken. She's looking at Phaedra in her eyes, and I know you for 30 years, so I'm looking at you in your eyes. Are you a traitor? And Phaedra was like, what? Huh? Girl, if you can hide, you can hear. You know what I said. I said, are you a traitor? See, you're doing the thing that I know what you do. I know what you do. So when you do that, I already know you're lying, girl. What you say? I can't hear. You can hide, you can hear. You heard me. Are you a traitor? And to me, it went to commercial. Like, Phaedra looked like she was just so tired, and she is getting emotional. Her eyes are getting teary. That should be a telltale sign as your friend that you know for 30 years that she's a traitor. Now, do I want to get money with this group, or do I want to allow Phaedra to split a check with me at the end, but allow her to have it and win it, but still bring me off with something, girl, Or do I be selfish and split with all these goddamn people that's left in the game, or allow her to win and only split with maybe her and two other people like that we think that's traitors, and she'll bring me something on the side when we go back to Atlanta? I'm sorry, but I'm thinking about myself at the end of the day, not these hoes that I just met here in other reality shows and stuff. My girl wants to play with me if I get her to the end. So play it dumb still, or win this game for real. That's a lot to think about. It's round table time, because Faye talked herself out of that, and she getting so emotional. She's like, this is, at the end of the day, this is getting personal, and it's cutting into my real friendship. And I don't want to seem like I am just a liar to her, because I think Phaedra more in a predicament than Sheree was with Andy, because Andy is like, girl, I met you and learned about your life here, but you're not my freaking family back home. At the end of the day, I gotta think about my mother, my brother, my sons, my 4 sons and all that, and my husband. You know what I'm saying? And my grandbabies. But Phaedra actually have a connection here. Yes, she got 2 sons, but that is my friendship in real life. So it's kind of like, that's hard. But round table time, let's see how it go down. Here comes Trishelle talking about Phaedra. Every time somebody put a board up and they were faithful, and they said, okay, yeah, wrote the name down and put their board up, they like, okay, y'all gonna see that I'm a faithful. I'm about to tell y'all when I stand up there that I'm a faithful. And then she say, Phaedra, I noticed you were quiet when somebody put your name up. Didn't you hint the first time that you tried it when she said, I'm not frantic like you, ho, and the rest of your little Peter's pals are so frantic when their name is put down with chalk, with freaking Fisher-Price chalk on the blackboard, then they want to freaking snap before they get voted out? I'm just not bred like that. I told you the first time. That is ludicrous, is what she said, and kept it moving, and nothing more. And I would To be honest, nothing more. God, Phaedra is getting emotional. She just said, I'm tired. And this is crazy. Because Tiffany from Big Brother 25, 24, I'm sorry. Tiffany, I'm tripping, 23? Because I could have sworn Taylor was 24. But anyway, I might be tripping. 23, Taylor 24, I believe. Phaedra, Tiffany said the same thing that Phaedra's saying right now. She basically said, she's like, don't you want to give me something, tell me something else, who else or whatever? And she's like, because the friend is the one that got her. Sheree is the one that's like, I just can't lie to you. I could say anything to any one of these hoes. But when you look at me, it just breaks my heart. And you know what? She's just like, I'm just tired of fighting. Like, I'm just tired. I don't have, because when the friend gets you in your fields, it's like your guard is all the way down. But Kate, like, you helped out and you said little things in here and there and there, but Phaedra cleared the room on a lot of her own executions of, like, you know, being called out just well. You just put the cherry on top of some of the things, but don't act like you set something great up today, this evening, for them to cast out Sandra. That was never happening, Captain. Unless this changed right here. What are you getting at, Kate? Why is all the animosity towards selfish because you're scared to go and deter it by yourself? But what is all this animosity coming from? You know? Oh my God, I almost shed a freaking tear that freaking Trishelle couldn't shed. The fact that we giving this whole the satisfaction. She all like, yes, my stuff is coming true. Yes. You come on now, you kicking stuff over. Like, I don't even want to give that whole the satisfaction of her getting out Phaedra. It's like, this season is a wash. And I might just look at the other one and don't care. I might just come back at the reunion. I'm so serious. Because do I want to see any of them hoes win? No. They just respectfully dragging this out because she carried the whole show on her goddamn back in her blouse right now in that freaking ATL. But, like, are they just dragging this out? Can you just get to the goddamn vote so that she can just say what she gonna say and get out of here, and we go on with this raggedy old ending of this nothingness season that exists? And let that hoe win at the end. Get this over with for me. Kate talk about some more selfish than skill. What skills have you been showing? I think all your Kevin pick was just selfish because you just didn't like him. Yours been emotional picks. Phaedra hasn't picked nothing. That's been skill. Skill to let the other traitors get rid of themselves. And now you put your nose out there for her, so now they're going to be on to you. We probably think they on to Sandra, but they probably like, no, Kate. That was a real powerful message you sent, Phaedra. So we looking at you now, because you know Trishelle going to be on it. So they all drinking by the bar, and they all like, it got to be one of us. We celebrate, but it's still one of us that's left. It's probably one of us that's left. And then Kate takes this time to go off in the little one of the rooms. And Sandra is approaching that A like, Kate, I wanted to talk to you about the selfish part. I just clocked it. I just clocked it. Let's see what happens. Kate thought she was going to get away with that little name calling that she tried to do with Parvati and Dan with Phaedra as well. But all you know, at the end of the day, all it's going to do is link you to them as well, because you're so hard on the ones you think that's a traitor. And you was all rooting for her. And don't you think, just because you became a traitor, you forgot already that, girl, you was rooting for Phaedra the whole entire time? So why didn't you just say, let me write down Phaedra's name and let me just, I'm sorry, I did not want to write your name down. You know, I was going hard, you know, thinking, you know, wanting for you, but these just keep adding up and keep adding up. So I just, you know, I just can't fight for you no more. You know, even though we bravo and, you know, get to know you and I think you're a nice person, da 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 da. But she has an evil thing to say. Everybody was like, even Sheree, like, all right, girl. Like, I'm banishing her too, but that's still my dog, so you still got to deal with me when I'm in the castle, whatever. That would have been like, red flags. I mean, I don't know what that salute is, but you know what I mean? That would have been red flags for me already. Like, you was going hard at every freaking banishment, going hard, like, do you see her? Do you freaking see her? Why you gonna say that about her? And, da, da, da? And then all of a sudden you're like, you a selfish, more than skillful person if you supposed to be faithful. So you are a traitor. I believe you are a traitor, and you are selfish more than skillful. And she was like, what? Selfish? Yes, selfish more than skillful. like she was sending her a message with her eyes, like, you are selfish because you're going to leave me in the turret by myself, and I got to be there by myself and finish this end game by myself, instead of be not a coward and call out Sandra's name. But at the end of the day, everybody's heart does something different in this game. And at this point, she was looking towards Sheree, and her heart could not do no more of this game. Just like Cody, he could not do any more of this game. It's like his heart took over. He just couldn't do it because he was looking real friendships that he got to know in the face and having to lie every day. And it's just literally like he was tired. He was exhausted. And just like Tiffany said, I could not be a traitor. I would have to be a faithful, because I'd be like, They'd be like, Tiffany, we believe you are a traitor. And Tiffany said, I'd be like, you know what? Damn it, I am. I'm tired. Shit, I'm tired. Nothing is like, yeah. That's exactly what Phaedra did in a way. She was just like, you know what? I don't want to give no names. I'm just tired of fighting. I'm tired. It's get exhausting. I'm ready for a spa day. I got this far, played my game good enough. It's a traitor left in here. That's good. Y'all about to vote me out anyway. It's cool. I see the tides changing. Even my friend looking at me like, girl, I'm sorry, with my eyes. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm not about to argue about that. Just do y'all banishment thing so I can get ready for my spa. Back to an ATL and get the hell out of Scotland. And that's where she went. Kudos to you, Faye. And I don't care what nobody say she went out like that. Why she carried the season like that and then gonna go out like that. What other way you got to go out with, if all they're gonna go off of is everybody been thinking it's you, so are we gonna vote you anyway? How can you fight we gonna vote you anyway fight? I got nothing left. I said my piece. It's been no substantial evidence that's been put on me. It's just been hearsay. And there you go. Y'all gonna have your own opinion. Y'all gonna do what y'all want anyway. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired now. You right. I am. Like, let's get this vote over with. This prolonged vote over with. Come on. So, yeah. Now the season is washed, and I don't know if I even care to watch the. I mean, I gotta watch the end result of what happened or whatever. But Kate, girl, that's not it. And Sandra was on to that A. You try to put it on Sandra, but she on to that A, and you might be out, girl, all for nothing, because you open your big mouth with too much speech. And that's what you get when you're not a game player and you're too emotional in a situation. So it's more emotion than skill, more selfish than skill, because that was selfishness on your own self to say all that instead of be skillful and just go with a pack of, yeah, I'm sorry, Phaedra, but I think it's you. Could have said the generic thing, but you wanted to do too much. Now it's going to shift from Sandra to you. And she's going to make sure of that. If anything, she's going to make sure of that. And then she's going to be a 3-time champ in another sport. But all right, y'all, that was my video reaction in a different way, and I hope you like it. And I may be back to say my last little bit. Maybe I might not do it exactly like how I did it just now, and I probably just talk about what happened in the episode for far as the other one, because it's not Faye in there anymore, and I really don't care about the rest of these hoes. Literally. At this point, it's like it's set up to give it to the whole Trishelle or even Sandra, but I don't know. But none of them didn't do enough other than Trishelle, and I told you I don't like that hoe, and I don't want her to win. But it is what it is. Like, if she played the game and win, whatever. I'm just ready for the reunion so Phaedra could continue to drag these hoes, literally, and Peppermint drag these hoes for all the filthy things that she so-called was going to wear that was so-called cute. I don't, cute to who? And the ones that like it, that I see, are like, you be questionable about everything too, as well. So that explains why you like it. So, yeah, all that. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. If it's right here, if it's right there, right here. It's like, nah, it's going to be right there. Hit that notification bell and make sure you hit all so that you get all, ALL, of my notifications. So, yeah, because I'm going to be doing a lot of things. And then after this season over with, then that's when I'm going to go back and do Love is Blind. And I'm going to actually probably like write a few notes down. Yeah, and talk about it. All right, y'all. I holla. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye.